recording. So let's see if I can close that. Okay, so yeah, so I'm recording now. Perfect. And I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. So this is just Zoom, but let me go to our Google Classroom. So this is 4th grade tech, where our assignments have been. So there's that home screen. And at the top, I posted an assignment yesterday called Non-Renewable Energy. So I'm going to click on that assignment. And oh, this shows people's work, but it'll look like this for you. So it says, here's another hyperdoc with activities embedded to help you learn about non-renewable energy. Really quick, I'm gonna look at this because someone's not muted and it's making a little bit of noise. Okay. I think that's better now. So, okay. So Emma just asked on the first video, asked me to make a membership. What do I do? And then I said, if it's the Discovery Ed one, it's up to you. If you want to make a membership, go ahead, or you can just skip it. So here's what this assignment looks like. Loading. And it says mystery science about types of energy. So this should be, you guys should be able just to use this without having to make a membership. It's mystery science, and you guys have done that before with me, where it's just, oh weird, it's linking us maybe I need to update this link because types of energy, yeah, because it's in 4th grade. Well, I can fix this right now probably. So because usually like this is the teacher view, but I will just go down here and get the student link and copy it, and then I can fix it in here because maybe that's the issue. Apply. Hopefully maybe it'll link there now. Maybe. Cross your fingers. Yeah, okay. Maybe that was my bad. Okay, so where does energy come from? That's the student link there. And you guys will just do this exploration part. You don't need to do the hands-on activity because the hands-on activity, it's a lot of printouts, a lot of paper, and it's a group activity. So that would hard to do with distance learning. If you'd like to watch the wrap-up video, you can definitely do that if you want to. Let me go back to this document. And then it asks you to answer 2 reflection questions. So what were the positive effects of having energy, and what were some negative effects of having energy? And that'll apply to these videos from Mystery Science that you'll watch. And then down here a little further, it has you watching a few more videos, brain pops. And again, I put in our username. It doesn't like our username and our password. So one's on fossil fuels, one is on gas and oil. And then this Discovery Ed video, that was actually the one I wasn't sure about if you needed a membership for, but it's a link to Discovery Ed, and it should just take you to this video about non-renewable energy. So it talks about coal, petroleum, natural gas as different non-renewable sources. You go back to this. Okay. And then it says optional, take the quizzes and do the activities in BrainPop with these videos. So I know some people like taking the quizzes or want to extend their learning. So you can definitely take the quizzes in BrainPop if you want to, but you don't have to. And then you can watch and answer in this Ed Puzzle activity on non-renewable energy. So last week I showed you guys how to log into Ed Puzzle. So if it logged you out, you just log back in with your Google account. So it'll say sign in with Google, and you'll click that. And then it should take you to this video where as you watch, it will ask you some open-ended questions and some multiple choice questions. It tells you at which point in the video these questions appear. So you'll answer those while you watch the video. It'll pause you. So this one's again on non-renewable energy. And then I thought it would be really cool to sort of have like a virtual field trip at Breckenridge Elementary this year. Applied learning has been a really big focus. So that kind of means like taking what we're learning about, the content we're thinking about in the classroom, and seeing how it applies to the real world, or how what we're actually learning about is used in careers or different jobs. So this is a tour of the Black Thunder Mine. This is in Wyoming, and they take you through the different parts of this mine. So you guys can watch this video, and it just kind of, it's not necessarily a virtual tour as much as it is a video, but I thought it was a cool application of our learning. And then this is called Life on an Oil Rig. I really love these 360 videos. I think they're super cool. So I'm just going to exit out of some of these tabs, so maybe I'll go faster. Because I'll show you once it loads, but like it sounds, like 360, you're spinning in a full circle. So are these videos. You can control what you're seeing. So you can pull the video around.
Mine is no typical community.
Okay, so I'm gonna just pause it because we don't necessarily need to watch it together, but you can see how my little mouse, my cursor, has turned into a hand, which usually means you can like drag. So I can drag it to look around to different places. Or I can use these arrows instead of dragging, because sometimes when you drag, it gets a little like too much, you go too fast. So if you want to use the arrows instead to pan around or look down, I thought that was kind of fun and different. So this is about life on an oil rig. So they go into the North Sea where they're trying to get oil from the floor of the ocean, or below the floor of the ocean. Okay. Oop. All right. So then the last part of, well, not the last part, but almost last part, is thinking about the impacts of using non-renewable resources. So you'll read this article from National Geographic about climate change, and watch this video from Nova about glacial retreat in Greenland, because these can be some of the effects from climate change, which can be impacted from using too many non-renewable resources and releasing their carbon emissions into the Earth's ozone, and then warming our planet. And then at the end, I want you guys to reflect. So what are the positive aspects to using non-renewable energy? And what are the negative aspects to using non-renewable energy? So the good things about it and the bad things about it. And then writing your answers below. So in full fourth grade sentences. The negative aspects are, and then explaining them. I'm going to stop our share so we can chat a little bit more about this, and I can answer any questions that you have. Okay, so I know some people wrote in this thing, record it please, yay. Okay, yes, I recorded it. Yeah, so then someone else just asked, do we have to do it today or can we do it over the weekend? You can do it today, you can do it over the weekend. If you're doing stuff this weekend, you can do it next week. Okay, so you guys have as much time as you need, well, until next Friday, basically, because technically Friday is sort of like your day off, right? Or your day to do catch-up work. So if you're doing other catch-up work today, then you can definitely just do it next week when you have time. So it's flexible. It's when it works for you and your family. The other thing I wanted to say last week we talked about renewable energy. And this week we're talking about non-renewable energy. Is there anyone who thinks they could share what the difference is between those? Like, could kind of sum it up? Macy, were you raising your hand? No? I know someone knows. Does nobody know the difference between them? I don't know. Maybe I'm putting you guys on the spot too much. Let's try. I haven't done this before. Have you guys done breakout rooms before? Okay, I have to figure out how to do it. I'm gonna try and put you guys in breakout rooms, and we can share with each other what we think about what the difference is between renewable and non-renewable resources. Man, I don't know if I know how to do this, to be honest. Let's see. First time. Okay. Leave computer test. Da, da, da. Okay, maybe we won't do that because I can't figure it out. That's okay. Oh, Colt, do you know how? Let me unmute you. Sorry.
What if you've already done the hyperdoc?
Oh, you already did this?
Yes.
Awesome. Then you're ahead of the game. You could go do some of the optional quizzes if you want from this week, or you can go back to some of the other assignments and do the optional parts if you want to extend your learning. Or if you worked ahead for a reason and you need a couple days off, then great. I think that's awesome. Hold on, let me stop recording.